right, man. Devin Haney says Teofimo Lopez is not the guy at 140 pounds despite having the lineal title. I repeat, he says, Devin Haney says Teofimo Lopez is not the guy at 140 pounds. I repeat, Devin Haney says Teofimo Lopez is not the guy at 140 pounds. Do I disagree with that synopsis? I mean, it's your opinion. When you got the lineal title, you beat the guy who had it, not a guy that he beat who had it. Everybody felt like was on the downtrend. He lost to Jack Catterall. He wasn't as good as whatever, but most people like me still was picking Josh Taylor to get it together and run through Teofimo Lopez because of some performances, um, issues that he had at the weight. So you can't have it. You can't have it both ways. So no, you can't have it both ways. You got to give T.O. the credit. T.O. hold the lineal belt. He did something Regis couldn't do. He's the guy. He's the guy. Now, do people feel like Regis is the guy? Probably before that last performance Regis had, I think people probably would have said Regis Progress was that guy. But that last performance that dog had, I don't think people was really feeling it. Devin Haney says Teofimo Lopez isn't the top guy despite his recent victory over undisputed lightweight, former undisputed light welterweight champion Josh Taylor. Devin Haney feels that Regis Progress is the number one fighter in the division, and so he's negotiating with him. Those two still don't have a set date, but it's supposed to be in October. Now, I did a video updating this. I try to put it in the cards on the screen. So basically, what's being said is that the date was supposed to be October 28th. They were saying that they didn't want to go up with Francis Ngannou and Tyson Fury, even though that would happen later in the afternoon. And Haney and Shakur Stevenson in America will happen late at night. Devin Haney and Regis will happen late at night. So Devin didn't want to go head up with them October 28th. Regis was saying his contract said something totally different. His contract was saying that, they were supposed to be fighting. He said they were supposed to be fighting sometime in November is what he signed for. So apparently they ripped up the original deal and they're gonna go to a lesser venue with a lesser gate and negotiate a new deal. So I mean, I don't really, think it was a big deal going against Fury and Ngannou, but I understand they feel like it's a massive crossover event. I feel. I mean, this is the way you feel. Push the date off. I mean, everybody gonna try to squeeze their date in right before Christmas, and nobody want to fight in the summertime when that'll maximize their dollar, maximize their commercial appeal or their marketing. Uh, you know, uh, but it is what it is. Boxing is just backwards. Their business don't make no sense, and that's why they always run in place. You know, uh, but uh, but I mean, shit, it is what it is. So it says right now we're just ironing out some things in the contract. Hopefully, it gets announced soon and we can iron those things out and make the fight happen. Said Devin Haney, the KO artist, about the negotiation for his fight against WC light welterweight champion Regis Progress in October. I can't say he's the guy, said Haney about WBO light welterweight champion Teofimo Lopez. He's probably the most popular in the 140-pound division, but I think Regis would be that guy at 140. He says, obviously, right now we're pursuing the WC 140-pound division, WC 140-pound division, but I still have my spot at 35. And maybe we go back down after and see. I don't see that happening, even if he lose. That fight, Tyson Fury, Francis Ngannou, wasn't announced yet, and I don't think Regis even had a date, October 28th. When I told him, he didn't know what I was talking about, but that was the actual date that we were supposed to fight. Now Eddie came out and said it now. We're trying to iron some things out in the contract, and hopefully we can make the fight happen. I think that was, if I'm going back down, we were talking one fight at a time. So we're going to pursue the 140-pound division. If I'm victorious, we'll see what happens, said Devin Haney. If I'm victorious, okay. Maybe a little doubt there. Um, like I continue to say, dude, with Haney, with this dude, Regis was yapping his mouth for clout, trying to build the fight up, trying to maximize the dollars. That's what it sounded like. Devin could be lying, but like I said before, it sounded like Regis was just trying to hype the fight up and stuff of that nature. But um, Devin got T.O. got the lineal title. He beat the guy who beat Regis already, like it or not. Even if a lot of people felt that Regis' progress is going down it's going down. Josh Taylor's stock is going down, and then Regis turned around and had a questionable fight. With that Zenterno guy. So I mean, them dudes, didn't want to jump up to welterweight. I don't know if it was between Taylor and Regis. I don't know if it was a lack of confidence. I don't know if it was a lack of opportunity because Bud and Earl was constipating the division. Um, so I'm not sure about why they weren't so ambitious about jumping up and pursuing that division. I can't call it, but uh, that I mean I can't call it. That's up to them. But I would say TO's the guy to division. That's my thing. Let them go up today. Let them go up in the division. Let them go up in the division. Let that man, let them move on. Taylor and Progress should have been moved on, but it is what it is, bro. But I feel like T.O. the guy in the division to beat. Devin can spin it how you want to spin it to make him look good or whatever, but you still got to go see Teofimo Lopez. Um, and T.O. gonna feel like he the A side and all that shit. And he got the right to feel the way he did. He do. But he got the right to feel the way he do. But like I said before, he probably don't want to give T.O. no more leverage in a potential fight. And like I said before, I understand that. I definitely understand that. I definitely, but T.O.'s got to beat at the division. I don't like him, but I don't like him, but that's the truth. That's the truth. So Devin can spin it how you want to spin it and say, well, this the fight. This the fight everybody see. This the number one guy in the division. He hold the lineal belt. He beat the guy that was the guy. Only reason the guy ain't undisputed no more, he got tired of paying sanction fees. He didn't make enough money, so they pretty much made him drop the belts. Had he brought the income that Canelo brought in, he would still be holding undisputed up. That's just what it boiled down to. Everything is transactional. Everything is based off income. That's just what it is. That's what it is. So they can spin it how they want to spin it. They can try to diminish, uh, To, but To's the guy. Devin could have jumped up and got that opportunity. I'm pretty sure, Bob would allow that to happen. But Taylor seemed like he fizzled out. I will say that wasn't the best version of him. But a lot of people say, guess what? That ain't the best version of Regis Progress that you fight neither, especially after his last performance. And that's probably why you're trying to fight him. That's what people gonna say. So people, you can find a way to diminish whoever you want to diminish in boxing. You can find a way to take away from what Charlo doing versus Canelo, what Canelo doing versus Charlo. You can find a way to diminish whoever you want to diminish. That's just the honest truth. This is pretty much one of the more ultimate subjective slash or opinionated sports. and it's race driven. And I love when people say, "Well, it's not about race." Yeah, that's like somebody saying, "Oh, it's really not about the money. It's really about this, that, blah, blah, blah." Man, it's about the money. You know, you know. Anytime somebody say, "Oh, it ain't about this. It's really about that." Yeah, buddy, it's about that. Trust and believe me, it's about that. The main thing they bitch complain about, that's what it's about. But hey, yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Goodfella TV. Check out the Box News playlist for more videos like this. Peace.